I'm going to be ranking, in my opinion, the top 10 most fun cards to be using right now in NBA 2K23. My team, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. After you guys maybe watch some of this video and you see my personal favorite cards and all that type of stuff, let me know your guys' favorite cards in the comment section down below to be using and the cards that you guys have the most fun with. So this is not really going to be a ranking in order. It's just going to be the top 10 cards I have the most fun using. And I just want to get you guys an updated top 10 and just the cards that I'm having the most fun using, because I feel like at the end of the day, that's what my team's all about, is just having fun. You know, I feel like everyone tries to sweat and be competitive, and that's obviously fun and cool, but sometimes I just like going into unlimited clutch time and just using my favorite players in real life and just my favorite cards in the game. So let me know, who are you guys having the most fun using with? So yeah, I just want to get you, this is like a fun video to do, right? Not really taking it too seriously. Just want to let you guys know my top 10, you know, most fun cards in the game. So on my number 10 spot, it's going to be this Galaxyable Steph Curry, for one reason and one reason only. His name is Steph Curry. That is the only reason, because he is just such a good 3-hunter in game. Is he the best point guard? Is he top 10, top 15, top 20? Probably not, but he's still Steph Curry. He's still going to be, you know, shooting threes, and for whatever reason, hitting a three of Steph Curry in my team is just so much more fun than any other card in the game. I don't know why, but shooting threes with this card is just so fun, and I'm not even like a Steph Curry fan. I like LeBron. Like, trust me, I'm not a Curry fan at all. I just like playing with Steph Curry in the game, and I think he's really fun to use 3-hunting wise. So Steph Curry got to be my top 10. On my number 9 spot though is going to be Vince Carter. Getting into more of like the competitive cards of guys that play at super high level, I think Vince Carter is a super underrated shooting guard in my team, and kind of is your go-to pickup if you're not going to get a T-Mac, a Clyde Drexler, you know, a guy like Kobe Bryant. If you're not going to go for those three guys who are all super expensive, and then you don't get lucky enough to, you know, get a Billy Knight, or you didn't get Ray Allen from the takeover grind, who else are you going to go to? You got Scottie Pippen, you got Vince Carter, and that's pretty much it. Then you go to like the Cam Reddishes, the RJ Barretts, the Al Horford, the Herbert Jones, but kind of in the middle ground, Vince Carter is really your only go-to guy, and that's why I feel like it makes it so fun using this card, because he can compete with the T-Macs, the Kobes, the Clydes, the Billy Knights. Like, he can definitely compete with them. I'm not saying he's better than a T-Mac, he's not better than Kobe, but he's still really good, has a great jump shot, he's amazing at going to the rim, he just gets the craziest dunk animations, and overall I think he's a very fun shooting guard to use, at least in my opinion, over a guy like Pippen, because yes, Pippen's really good on the defensive end, but I think offense is a lot more fun in my team. So for me personally, I think Vince Carter is the 9th most fun free card. The 9th, what? The 9th best, I cannot speak English. My 9th favorite most fun card to use in the game. Holy Evan, can we speak English? But another card from the Cosmic set is going to be Galaxyable James Harden, one of my favorite players to use in my team. If you guys have watched maybe me on Twitch or just on YouTube, you guys will know I always love James Harden. Super fun card to use in my team, and this year they gave him some really good dribble sigs. I can't wait for the updated James Harden. I hope we get him soon, like once we get his dark matter, because if we get him soon enough, I mean, he can still be a top 5 point guard in the game, because he's 6'5". He's going to have good defensive stats on his dark matter, and if this jump shot's on very quick timing, I think it's going to be a great release, and maybe gets a little bit better sigs. But his sigs are already so good that he doesn't really need too much of an update to have fun with this card. Like, he's just an absolute bucket on the offensive end. He's a really good 3-hunter and does have a very good jump shot. But at my number 7 spot is going to be Russell Westbrook. Even though I know he's undersized, and you are going to get paint mash and just absolutely abused with this Russell Westbrook card, like if you're using him on defense, if you're match a Ben Simmons, a Magic, a Sengun, you know, those tall point guards, which you probably will match them every single game in Unlimited. Yes, you are going to get back down into the paint. You're going to get, you know, backdoor cut on, mashed every single possession. But when you have the ball in your hands, he is still so fun to use, man. Going to the basket, it's almost like Curry shooting a 3. Dunking with Westbrook this year is just so satisfying and so fun to use, you know, on the offensive end with this Russ card. He's still unstoppable at going to the basket, and I still throw him in my lineup, you know, here and there, even though I don't run him on my squad anymore because I'm not trying to get paint mash every single game. But I'll throw him in my lineup in clutch time in Unlimited and just go have fun and dunk on people with Russell Westbrook. So for that reason, I think he's probably my 7th most fun card in the game right now. I'm in number 6 spot. It's got to be the GOAT in my opinion, the King, LeBron James. He's my favorite player in real life. That's pretty much the answer, and it's his dark matter version. He's obviously still a very good small forward. Is he the best small forward in the game? No. Is he top 5? I mean, he might not even be top 5 anymore with Danny Ferry, Purvis Ellison, Bill Russell, Jonathan Isaac, Mike Bantam. He might not be a top 5 small forward in the game anymore, but still a very fun card to use. Amazing at going to the rim, and overall, is LeBron James. At the number 5 spot is going to be Tracy McGrady. I don't get to use this card very often because of how expensive he is. I did use him for a good amount of time when I did pull him. If you guys, I don't think he was actually in my pack opening because I pulled him, you know, off camera, not streaming or recording. I did pull him, so I got really lucky with that pull, and I used T-Mac for like that weekend, and he was super fun to use. And yes, I don't get to use him that often. That's why he's a little bit lower on this list. I think he probably is the most fun card in the game. He does get a little bit boring, I've heard from some people, just because he's so good that's like you score every point with him, kind of like Yao Ming. And that's why Yao Ming won't be on this list, because yes, Yao's like the best card in the game and he's unstoppable, but after like 2 or 3 games with Yao Ming and you realize how dominant he is, it gets a little bit boring sometimes, just backing people down, you know, just mashing every single play. It gets a little bit boring. Now that's a different story with T-Mac. T-Mac's such a good 3 hunter, and that's why I have him in my top 5 fun cards. I don't get to use him, he's not on my squad, so I don't get to use him that often, but for the time I have used him, and just overall I know he's the top, you know, 5, or he's in the top 10, top 5 most fun cards in the game. At the number 4 spot, now this is also a little bit biased with like the LeBron. Scotty Barnes is probably my favorite, like non-LeBron, like my favorite player is LeBron in real life in the game, in real life in the NBA. But then my second favorite is probably Scotty Barnes because I'm a Raptors fan. So I love Scotty Barnes, watching him in real life. And this card's actually really good. Like, you can make an argument, a legit argument. He's a top 3 point guard in the game. And he just plays so well because of his defense. His dunking ability is absolutely amazing. Like, I did not realize how good of a rim runner this card actually was. Like, he has some crazy dunk packages. And he just like jumps from like he has like limitless takeoff on Hoff, but like even +1. Like, he just dunks like crazy from like not the free throw line, but he jumps from crazy, you know, outside of the key. So I think all around, I would say Scotty Barnes is probably my 4th most fun card in the game to use right now. At the number 3 spot is going to be Danny Ferry, the 2K21 legend, and has been a great card in my team ever since 2K21. And this year, his Galaxy Opal card is super elite. I'm surprised this was our first card of Danny Ferry the entire year. I thought we had a diamond version earlier on, but I guess we didn't. So yeah, Danny Ferry though, really fun to use, has a great jump shot, probably the best release in the game in my opinion. If we're talking about like speed wise and getting it off in time, like it's probably the quickest jump shot in the game, or one of the quickest. He's also got that Curry slide, so you can use him like Steph Curry a little bit with that Curry slide and the Curry escape. Overall, great 6'10" small forward, an amazing jump shot, and really good dribble sigs as well. And he's so fun to use once you do learn his jump shot and that Trae Young leaner as well. But at my number 2 spot, the most glitchy, broken, I don't even know words for this card, is Taco Fall. Like, he is ridiculous in game. I know a lot of people say he's overrated. I completely disagree with the fact that he's overrated. I think he's underrated, man. Like, he is so elite at that power forward position. He's so glitchy in game to the fact that it's like so fun just to see him block shots from like completely out of nowhere. His just ability to mash on the offensive end and be unstoppable, and he's got such a great jump shot. I mean, the fact that you can consistently green with this card makes him so fun to use. If he couldn't shoot threes like his Amethyst, it would still be fun because he's Taco, but the fact that he can actually stretch the floor with a 73 3 ball and knock down threes at a very high level is just what makes this Taco Fall card, in my opinion, the second most fun card to use in the game. And then at the number 1 spot, I've used him for a gameplay. I've used him a couple times. Don't actually have him on my account right now, but I will be getting him, the Galaxy Opal Pete Maravich. This man is so fun to use in game. He's got one of the most pure, easy jump shots to green in the game, and his dribble sigs are so fun with that Trae Young escape. Super easy to move with this card, has a great jump shot, has that Trae Young leaner. Yes, defensively, you know, he's maybe not going to be the greatest. He's only 6'5", whatever you want to say about Pete Maravich, but to me, he's just James Harden with better sigs and a better jump shot. That's kind of the way that I look at Pete Maravich, and they're both such amazing 3 hunters, and I think Pete Maravich, in my opinion right now, is probably my favorite, most fun card to use in the game. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, I want to hear your guys' opinions. Who are your guys' most fun cards to be using right now in my team? And let me know why. Like, if you like Steph Curry the most, if you like, I don't know, James Harden, maybe there's some other card that I didn't mention in this top 10. Like, I'm sure there will be, you know, a Giannis, a John Morant, a Ben Simmons, like, you know, those type of cards. If you guys have fun with those cards, let me know why, and just let me know some of your guys' most fun cards using the game and your favorite cards as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.